Hey, player, are you trying to figure... Hold on a second.
Are you trying to figure out how to talk to your crush in school and maybe even ask them out, but right now your school is hybrid learning or online? Don't worry. In this video, I'm going to teach you exactly how to approach them so you can get closer to your crush if you can't see them in person every single day.
This is the Josh Beats, you're watching the Josh Beat.
My name is Josh, and every single week I make videos sharing tips, ideas, and stories teaching you how to be your best self. And let's just be honest here, this whole pandemic situation has really changed how schools operate. And because of that change, it's now way more difficult for you to approach someone that you like and start talking to them. I've received tons of messages from people asking me, Josh, there's no way for me to interact with my crush because I really only see them on our classroom Zoom and I don't really know how to talk to them. So how do I approach it? Well, this is going to be my advice for you. First off, if you're in a completely online learning environment right now, try to see if you have access to your classroom roster. This is the list of all the different students in your class along with their potential school emails. Now, if you have access to that school email, that's going to be a key piece here. Look, you're probably low on potential connections to that person, especially if you're starting a new grade or a new school and this is a new class of people you've never talked to before. What I want you to do is to take a few people in that class, maybe 4 or 5, make sure one of them is your crush, the person that you actually want to get closer to, send them all an email saying something like, hey, I noticed we're all in the same class and it'd be really cool if we can form a study group together. Here's my Instagram, email me back with your Instagram so we can form a group chat. Now, what you've done is create an opportunity to take it from a very impersonal school email environment to a more personal Instagram environment. And once you get their Instagram handles, follow them, start liking a few of their posts, create a group chat so that you can start interacting with those people more. Now, the reason why I suggest asking a few different people in your class and not just your crush is because if you're sending out a single email to your crush asking for their Instagram handle, it's going to come off kind of weird and impersonal. They're going to wonder, who are you and why would I give this to you? But if it's in the context of getting a few people together from the class to get to know each other and to start talking about the class, that seems like a pretty normal and legit reason. Some of you might be in a hybrid learning scenario, which means that some of your learning is online through Zoom and other tools, and then some of it's in class, in the actual school. Well, if you have the opportunity to see your crush in school, to talk to them, there is no better reason than to actually go for it now. Because look, this pandemic made it incredibly difficult for you to do it in the first place. So do you really want to miss this opportunity now that you have it? And I get it, there's a reason why you should do it now, but that doesn't mean you're not going to be nervous and afraid about it. So try to take some of the tips I've shared in the past. Think about mutual friends you have in common with that crush and see if you can talk to those mutual friends to bring the two of you together. Try to talk to your crush about schoolwork at first and then transition the conversation into something a little bit more personal, or just boldly approach them, talk to them, ask them out, say you want to hang out and get to know them better. And if you're someone that is fully back in school right now in person, first off,
I hope you're wearing your mask.
and second, try to think about things you could do around your school that is outdoors so it's a little bit more safe. That might mean going for a walk in the park, getting together with friends to go to an outdoor dining place, or just doing some kind of outdoor music activity, anything that is not around a lot of people and isn't really going to expose you to potentially getting sick. Look, I know there's a whole bunch of different loopholes you have to jump through just to get closer to your crush now, but if you have an opportunity to approach them, to talk to them, to get closer to them, don't miss it. Take it. You have to be bold. You have to go after what you want here. And if you're in a situation where there's no way for you to communicate or contact with your crush and you just sit there in your online class staring at them the entire time wondering, how can I make this work? You have to understand, if it's not possible right now, then put it aside. Try not to spend all your time focusing on what you can't do. Instead, practice talking to the people that you are friends with, the people that you do want to get to know. Work on building up your skills so that when you do have that opportunity, maybe in the spring, maybe sometime in the future, you can actually approach your crush with confidence. Don't lose hope because things are hard right now. Just keep working on being somebody great. I want to give a huge shout out to all my patrons and YouTube channel members. If you're someone that wants to talk to me one-on-one about what's going on in your life, definitely check out the link to Patreon down below. It's the best way to communicate with me. Also, what I want you to do now is to check out the videos over there on the side, where I'm going to talk more about how to communicate with your crush when you're socially distancing and how to kind of deal with this whole pandemic situation in a way where you can actually still be effective in dating. Check out those videos and I'll catch you next time. As always, love and peace.